This is a pasta that's actually a riff on a BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Get a nice piece of meaty slab bacon. Italian smoked pancetta will come with 1 piece of tough outer skin from it being smoked. That I trim away because it gets really too hard. It's hard to bite into when you're cooking it up in a pan. So this is the B. The L, or the lettuce, is Radicchio, or this is Treviso. It's a longer shape, very pretty shape and easier to slice through for the lettuce. These are semi-dried tomatoes. You can also use sun-dried tomatoes. You can use dried sun-dried tomatoes and reconstitute them in boiling water, let them set and drain them off, or sun-dried tomatoes in oil and drain them and chop them. We're gonna combine all that together with farro pasta, a whole grain, high protein pasta that's really nutty. Whenever we cook in boiling water, you bring it to a full boil first before adding the salt. We drop our pasta. You need 5 quarts or so for 1 pound of pasta, and let that get going. Over here, I'm gonna turn this guy on. Moderate heat, in between medium and medium high. And we'll dice our slab bacon or our smoked pancetta and get that rendering. We want to render out some of its fat. I ask for a nice meaty slab when I go to the deli counter to get this, so I don't have to drain off the bacon drippings. They can just get incorporated into the sauce. Chop and drop. And to pair with that, we're gonna add 2 medium or 1 large sweet red onion. We're gonna let the pancetta or bacon cook out first and render. When it starts to get crispy, then we're gonna add our onions. When the onions give off their juices and start to get tender, we're going to grate or chop and add the garlic. You don't wanna burn the garlic, so hold off on that so you get your onions a little bit soft. Our onions are now ready to go. So while that's rendering, we'll deal with our radicchio or Treviso, 2 heads for a pound of pasta, and we're gonna quarter them. So a purple bitter lettuce that's gonna get a lot more mellow by roasting in the oven. If you still have your outdoor grill going, of course you can throw this on the grill too. It'll taste even smokier. Little non-aerosol cooking spray. Makes easy work. A little salt and pepper. Throw this sucker in the oven. See you in a little bit, guys. We have our semi-dried tomatoes. Oh, a good cup. A cup of packed, reconstituted sun-dried or semi-dried tomato. And I just run my knife through it and leave them coarsely chopped. This adds a sweet tart flavor, an agrodolce type of flavor to our sauce. And let the tomatoes start absorbing some of those flavors from the skillet. And I think it's time to check our lettuce. We have to take the Treviso or the Radicchio out and let it cool for a couple of minutes so we can handle it, obviously. Very nice and browned at the edges. Just let it cool down a little and run your knife right through it. When you cook pasta, undercook it by at least 1 minute. I do more like 2. We take our starchy cooking water. We add pecorino and parm, 1 sheep's milk, 1 cow's milk. Spin that around to coat the pasta with the cheese. Add in all of our bacon and tomatoes, onions and garlic. And then add in all of our charred Treviso, our roast lettuce, or grilled lettuce, either or. Oh, with our farro pasta. A little flat leaf parsley, and balsamic drizzle.